what you think about Ja Morant? You think he's overrated? Is he underrated? What is the truth about him? What do you generally think about Ja Morant?
Look, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Ja Morant, his game will not age well. If he doesn't, what can I say? His game will not age well. We know the history of athletic players and a lot of players who rely on athleticism to be dominant. He is one of those players who relies on athleticism greatly, bro. He reminds me a lot of D Rose in that sense, bro. He relies a lot on athleticism. You know, I think he needs to adopt. I think he needs to start leaning towards scoring the basketball at a more, what could I say? More like, I don't want to say more like Luka, but, you know, taking more jumpers, you know what I'm saying? Using less violence, you know, because he plays very violent, like Stephen A. says. He plays very violent. I think, you know, the injuries speak for itself. You know, he's not a player that is shying away from injuries or is very durable. I wouldn't consider him not durable, but, you know, he's young. So at this point, it may not be hindering him more so than it will in the latter half of his career. I think Ja Morant is a great player. I think that Memphis team needs him, especially as the closer. I think he's the closer for the team. You know, a lot of people like to say last year his team was better without him, but I think they still would have needed him to be that closer for the team in certain aspects of the game. You know, although they were just a good team, but they needed him to close for them. In certain situations, he was needed. It's, you know, of course, you know, there's a hype train behind him. You know, I get all that. Even people saying that he was better than Luka Doncic, but I don't think there's ever a point in time he was better than Luka Doncic.
Well, they saying he was the best point guard in the league at one point last year.
And I think that's just blasphemy. You know, can he be the best point guard in the league one day? Absolutely. But yeah, but I just think at this point, I think he's young and he's utilizing his gifts at this young age. I just think, you know, I think his game eventually will mature. I hope so. I hope so that it will mature where he doesn't have to rely so much on athleticism, because he's one of the only guard amongst many big men to average the most points in the paint. He's amongst big men, and he's a little
high efficiency as well.
Exactly. You know, that's impressive, but at the same token, he's taking a lot of unnecessary contact, and it just makes the chances of him getting injured higher. You know, that's really all I gotta say about him. He's a great player, though. He has a lot of potential.
We got Kev in the chat saying Kev's talking about going back to the Kawhi situation real quick. He said I'm mad over 2019 still. He said Curry choked. He said you're chatting Ja is the modern day Allen Iverson, and he's low key better than Luka Doncic and more flashy. How you feel about that?
Yeah, I made a video comparing to Allen Iverson. I feel like he was more comparable to Allen Iverson because of the way they look, they physical dimension and stuff like that. But I think he has more of a D Rose athleticism. And then we also got my guy IB in the chat. IB, salute, big bro. We just comment for me.
I don't see him.
Oh, you don't see it? Oh, okay, hold on. IB says D Rose and Russell Westbrook, pure athleticism with a touch of skill. Yeah, I definitely see that. I see that.
That's respect, because the handle's a big difference. And Ja does do this. What I'm about to say, he does this and keeps this up for a little bit of the year, but he doesn't keep it up for the remainder of the year, and that's shoot the three ball really well. He started last year, I think, the first 20 games shooting around 40. I think a good 37 to 40 from three. He's currently shooting 39 from three right now, 14 games in. So if he can keep this up, this will show life that he will still be a very good player for years and years to come. I don't think he's overrated. But if I had to choose between underrated and overrated, I probably would pick overrated. They did throw him in the top 10 last season, which I didn't respect, really. They put him over Jimmy Butler, who had a phenomenal playoff run. And I mean,
that's a playoff run, though. It probably meant the regular season when they made that list. And I don't think it's crazy to say he was top 10 last year. I really don't.
Right now, he's currently averaging 29.
It was a lot of people injured. You got to think, like, it was a lot of people injured last year. So he, you know.
Right now, he's currently averaging 29, 7, and 6, or 46, 39, and 79. So he has career highs in free throw percentage, points per game right now, and three-point percentage. So Ja Morant is, like I said, he's very promising. You know, I don't think he's gonna fail anytime soon. I think he knows what he's doing. He talks a lot of crap in his game. He's very clutch. I got him as one of the clutchest players in the league. I seen what he did to my Warriors last year. He knows how to pick them apart, and I feel like he knows how to pick any team apart in the NBA. So Ja Morant is a dangerous player, one of the most dangerous in the league. So people just gotta watch out for him. That's all really I'm gonna say. I don't think at all he's showing any signs of failing at all. So yeah, he did tell Chuck get off his knees. That's a fact. Chuck should have got off his knees. He was saying some stuff that he shouldn't have said. But anyone else?
Nah, that's pretty much it.